Alright, let's try this again. Now this should be the highest settings. Let's see if we can push this to the max. This is like the crappiest setup I could come up with. Let's see what happens. Should be very interesting. It's gonna be interesting to see how this this plays out. All right. That is 1080p, 4 megabytes per second, and we'll see how that that plays out. See if we have any dropped frames. See, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5-second delay. So we have 5-second delay. Not bad. Let's see what happens there.
Government, where the government starts to act like a tyrannical institution, and it's time to literally fight back and do things that let them know that we are tired of the lockdown nonsense. It's time to get kids back in school, parents and people working.
Alright, well, looks like it's holding for the most part. Let's try that. Alright, so let's do this, and we'll go full screen.
Jonathan is my dad's cousin here in Wood City. Let me move around and get some footage over here.
We come and get peace. We come, but when I say the peace comes with justice. Amen. When I say peace, peace comes with justice. Amen. There's no separation between peace and justice. All right. It all comes together. All right. Justice is what brings peace. Yeah. And what I see across this is a rainbow coalition of people who not only probably knew Jonathan, impacted by Jonathan in some kind of way, that come in solidarity that says that we want justice, all right? I know there was so many different myths and misinterpretations as to what was going to go on here tonight, but that's not the wishes of this family. And at the end of the day, I can tell you, as for me, I come here only to bear and give these families their wishes and acknowledge it, not with our own personal agenda. And I just want to acknowledge the strength of this family.
Where's the money?
So we ain't out here tonight.
That's the old one.
It's been hard. But I definitely want to thank them for their courage and their strength. And I want to give what America should.
Alright, I'm getting a lag. Let's see what this is.
Coalition of justice should look like in yet America. And yet at the end of the day, I'm
Processor.
to make sure that we do something about
Ab, how you doing?
death of Jonathan Christ.
Piercing made top 10, no problem at all here.
Many of you guys
Patrick Turner, no problem at all here.
live here in Wolf City.
Percy, top 10, how you?
This situation,
I brought my manners tonight too.
all of the different type of people who have came
Nice, Jack. I don't know what that's about. Must have been a night that I was streaming that I wasn't here. So this stream is in 1080p. It's streaming in 1080p. So we'll see Uncle Wayne. Hey, Ab, how you doing? So I'm testing these settings before I go live tonight on Watch with Wayne. So we're gonna see. Oh, Jack, that's all right. We all have those nights. So it's in 1080p right now, guys. Is it in 1080p for you guys? Okay, so you're getting 1080p HD. Okay, so I'm literally running it off an iPad, a really shitty iPad. So if it burns out, it burns out. But it is what it is. I figured I just found this iPad, and I figured I might as well just run it to the ground. It might not last long. It might only last tonight, but we'll try it. It's still going to be hard. I can't play certain links and stuff like that. It's going to be too hard to play links, but the picture should be better, and it should be a little clearer. Now I'm just curious to see if it's going to lag. It's going to lag around on me. Let's see. So the meter is showing that there's nothing lagging so far. I get a CPU load. That's about it. CPU load is like way up there. But the CPU load seems to be only whenever I'm talking into the microphone. It's pretty cool though, how I could see that. Oh, we'll have to see if it'll make it through the night. I'm hoping. I'm hoping. Alright, let's see. How does that look? Does that look good? Travel tour taste, how you doing? So, I am got an old iPad, and I'm trying to stream using an RTMP software to go through that because I burnt out my laptop, so I'm trying to use that. I should only have a 5-second delay, and I should be streaming in 1080p. So I should be good that way when it comes to that. But we'll see. All good, Wayne. Thank you. How are you? I want it. Oh no, burned it out. Yeah, no, the iPad or the computer burnt out. The computer was not really that good. To begin with, it was in rough shape, but it's now working better. This is so much better with the 5-second delay. I get to almost instantly react with you. The computer burned out. Ouch. Yeah. See, it's almost an instant, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 instead of 20 seconds, which is nice. So I think I got everything hardwired in network wise. I got the microphone up and running. Ellen Minoso, how you doing, my dear? How you doing? So I got that running. I got the iPad running with this computer here. So between the two of them, I've decided to max out my settings on my network here. Max them right out, and I want to see how long it holds out. So this computer is going to be fine. But my camera and the special effects that I have, that might go out. I'm not sure yet. Your setup is unreal. Yeah, well, I could do so much with it, eh? Like I could go like this. I could zoom in and out. Everything's on a remote. I can have it go here. I can do this right here. I can come in and out like this myself. I can bring in a third monitor on the screen here. What you're seeing here is over there now. And then I can zoom in on either one of them if I want to, like that. And of course go back to the double whatever I'm talking about, the rights or whatever I want to show online. I could do it right there. So it's not too bad. It's pretty cool. And of course I could do my favorite thing to do is this here. Watch this. This is kind of cool. So I put myself here, and then let's say here, and then here. I could literally take this here. Oh, I could take this right here. And then I can drag it across right like that. So I can have it so that it's one screen. See that? Isn't that pretty cool? So this here whole thing is all one screen. Isn't that cool? It's different, eh? So it's all like one fluent screen. So here, I'll show you. So like this here. So I have it all like that. And then what I could do is go like this, watch. I can move this right over to here. Huh? Isn't that cool? So I have that right there, and then I could just kind of bring it back. So these two screens are like two big screens, and of course I can zoom in. They're like one big screen, and then I can zoom in to, of course, each screen separately. So I can have it all one big setup, or three separate screens, or one big screen, or I could have it zoomed in to just this, or of course, you know, if I wanted to get up and personal and talk to you like I'm talking to you like right now. So it's kind of cool. Let me open up another tab here, bring this over here, because I can't see my chat right now. So it's a little different. I have a lot of lights on in here right now because I've been playing around with the network settings, and yeah, it's pretty it's different, pretty different. Yeah, it's of course your opinion matters, just not to me. So it's a little different, but it's been a while to kind of perfect how everything goes, and it's also been a little bit of a learning curve. I've been streaming in 10 or 720p, so now I'm streaming in HD, which is 1080p. I don't know how well it's working over there in England, but hopefully it's working good. Hopefully the picture's clear. How much was the 360 camera? The 360 camera, this one here, it comes with a tripod. Like, and of course you can have it so that you can have it holding out like this, or you can have it just like this. But the nice thing about this, like I was saying before, is because it's got a lens on this side and a lens on that side, it doesn't matter. I say it's pointing at you like this. It doesn't matter if I do this, or whatever. It always stays focused on you and keeps you upright. So you could be and it's got incredible stability. So stabilization. So you can walk around just like this and be recording everything. So if you're sitting there talking to the camera like this, and then something happened behind you, but you're like, shit, I missed that. Well, the camera caught it. So when you go back to your computer, you could be talking to yourself, and then you know that something is about to happen. You in the software, you could flip it over to look at the other camera or at the other thing, so you didn't miss it. And then you can flip it back. So as if you turned the camera and then you went like that, you can do that in the software. So you'd never ever miss a moment ever. Check it out. It's the Insta360 One X. And they have a newer one, which is the Insta360 One XR. They're great. The only thing about these cameras is that you can't put them flat on something like this because you'll scratch the lens. You have to get this case. You can get it on Amazon for like $3. It's like a little neoprene case. That's the only downfall about them. But they're absolutely awesome. They're the best things. Like I said, you can hold it like this. You could talk and still have everything else around you, and you can have it as if it's like a GoPro, or you can have it as a 360 camera. Like you can have it just as a single film like this, or you can have it in 360. You can take 360 photos. It's absolutely amazing for birthdays, weddings, stuff like that. You stick that on a table and you have an hour of recording easily. You could broadcast live with it. It's absolutely amazing, the stuff you can do with it. Okay, I'm going to try something here just to put some workload on this thing. Give me 1 sec here. I'm just trying to put some workload on it.
I hope that you don't think it's too forward.
Well, Kit can adjust how much the mic's picking up.
try this.
No,
Smooth as a baby's bottom. I see you can do 1080p now. I can do 1080p. I can always do 1080p. My computers can never handle it. So that's tonight. I have an old iPad that I'm running things through right now. So I totally forgot about this iPad. So I'm running it at max capacity just to see if I could fry it. That's to be honest with you. So we're gonna see if we can do that. What the hell, right? It's an old iPad. So we're maxing it right out to the. I got it like at the highest settings you could possibly imagine. I don't predict it's going to last long, as it is. It's hot, and I keep getting peaks where the processor says load. You probably won't fry it. Yeah, you might be able to do it a few nights. Is it hot? Oh, it's hot.
I mean, what am I talking like?
It's hot.
I mean, am I not speaking English?
I probably you could probably
what am I doing
cook an
wrong?
egg on it.
Would you guys like for me to
I have another computer like this coming, so I don't care if I burn it out. I just want to see how well it works and if it works. So put a fan on it. Yeah, I have a little fan, one of those pads. I had the iPad flat down on it, so we'll see. We'll see. It's just gotta make it till tomorrow. And like I said, I'm gonna run this for another half an hour, see how well it longs, and if it works well, then I'm gonna run it on Wayne live or watch with Wayne tonight, and we're gonna max this mother right out as well. I want to see how well we can burn out everything. I already burnt out the MacBook. I'm curious to see if the iPad's going to be a lot better, or if it's going to last longer. All right. In a second, I still got to run some wires. Not give me 1 minute.
I bet you build like a deal, Monty or Shanti. Alright. Okay, y'all. Alright. Back to the news. Back to the news, y'all. It look like everybody is safe. It look like
They were protesting goodwill the other day.
like,
Jeez.
exchanging information.
Could you imagine?
Of course, you know, when it's a commercial vehicle involved, there is a Dallas PD commercial vehicle for the Dallas truck. That garage truck is actually out on top, and he got this paperwork. I guess DOT. Police looking at me, but I ain't in the way, so they can't even come bother me, and I got my bag. Rich, anybody can do no make chicken. You better go to Popeyes and get their chicken sandwich. Alright, y'all, I'm gonna let them make it, y'all. Oh shit, this little dog. Nigga dog. Okay, y'all stay focused. I'm back focused, y'all. Okay, but we're back to the news. Back to the news. Back to the news.
on all of them, right? So,
Yeah, guys.
Oh, you there?
Yeah, just one sec. Sorry.
That's all good.
Yeah, I'm just on the on a Skype call, so just give me 1 second. That's why I muted it, guys. 1 sec.
$110,000 a video.
Jeez.
Wire transfer it. And then, well, first I wire transferred $80,000, and then he biz jacked me. He's like, I need the rest of that money because I can't. I'm like, I want the logistics done before I give you what you need.
Yeah. Did it end? No. Okay. All right, let's see. Come on.
So at the end of the day, we waiting on the sun to finally go down. And I hope that other people brought candles because, unfortunately, I thought it was a Dollar General, but that Dollar General closed down early because I guess the local municipality was able to.
Can you guys even hear that?
Municipalities rather than standing up for justice, and we couldn't go in there and buy no candles. So I hope that a few of you guys brought candles instead. And if we don't have no candles, we all got lights on our phones. We don't have to buy for the 21st century, all right? So at the end of the day, I'm going to pass it over to Terrence Wright. But remember, we want what? When do we want it? When do we want? When do we want it? What do we want? When do we want it? What do we want? Do we want it? Mr. Wright. Hey, real quick. We only have a small speaker, y'all. We only have a small speaker, so if we can calm the conversations down just a little bit, y'all. If we can calm the conversation a little bit so that we can be able to hear. We only have a small speaker, y'all. All right.
How's everybody doing?
I'm working on getting the soundboard hooked back up.
Hug your neighbor. Hug your neighbor. Everybody hug your neighbor. Doctor's smiling right now. I just thank y'all, everybody for being here. All the people, doctors, y'all mean so much to me. We don't gotta cry anymore. It's no more crying. It's no more crying. He's in a better place now. A little bit. It's gonna hurt. But the 07 boys, we're gonna keep together. We're all gonna keep it together, buddy. I love you. But yeah, Joshua did. Yeah, we're gonna make it. We're gonna get through this, baby. I love everybody. I love all my people. I just
Continue to pray for that mother's strength. Continue to pray for her strength.
Commander Blogs, how you doing, my man?
For days for her, and each day is not going to be easier.
So we're trying to max out the settings on this thing to see if it's going to hold up, and then I'll start the Watch with Wayne tonight at 9 p.m. So we got an hour to go, and then I'm going to fire this up. We'll see if this will hold up. If it holds up, then we're going to stream in 1080p on Watch with Wayne.
I'm going to do this, okay? So, you're rambling, you know? So, and let me say this quick. I'm going to say, I know one thing.
It'd be nice.
Like
Whoa.
said, Jonathan,
Unless it burns out, then it won't be nice.
And I just want to say this real quick. If it's something that you don't need to share, don't share it. Okay? If your mind is guessing, which you don't want to share, don't do it. Okay? So, all right. So, at the end of the day, I'm just going to open it up or whatever and stuff like that to hear you, the community, people who grew up with him. I want to thank all the
Nice.
organizers. And
It's not buffering or anything like that?
Across the country, throughout this state, to come here today. Y'all give them a hand.
See, my problem wasn't the fact that I had bandwidth, but the problem is that my hardware couldn't handle it.
All right, I know football coaches, friends, families, everybody. Don't run up for all that.
Oh, yeah?
Nobody wants to. Somebody?
Do you guys find it a little different, though? You find it different in the 1080p versus the 720? Not really that much of a difference, I don't think.
What do we want? 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 Do we want it?
Nice. Blue Ford Focus, it looks pretty nice. Okay, nice. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Travel Tour. Like I said, we're going to be going live tonight at 9 p.m. Eastern with Watch with Wayne.
What I need for y'all to know that I feel. I was raised in Illinois.
Alright, let's see if this works.
I went on to
Sorry guys,
college.
I'm playing with some settings here.
I have stayed out of trouble.
Thanks, Commander, I appreciate that.
I earned 3 degrees.
So, Commander, check this out.
Doctorate, only 3% of America has, and only 2% of that 3% looks like me.
So, Commander, check this out. This is what I was doing a while ago. So, if I have this, like this,
Have raised 2 brilliant sons.
and then, wait,
But
that's
yet,
not what I was doing. So,
with
okay,
me doing
I got,
everything that I could do.
here, and here, check this out.
I still get stopped.
So,
I still get stopped.
so I go like that, right? So I could have
The
the right mouse, for instance. So I could go from here, and then I could just drag it over like this. So those 2 screens turn into 1 screen
She should get a job.
as I'm broadcasting,
I did that.
and I can go full screen here or full screen there.
Still didn't matter.
And actually, it'd probably be better if I turn myself out of that picture there.
And it still didn't matter.
So yeah, so I could literally take myself and just drag it over like this.
It still didn't matter.
So this acts like one big screen, or it can act as two separate screens. But I can drag and drop, and just bring it across like that for presentations or whatever.
Do y'all get what I'm saying?
Pretty.
Do you get what I'm saying? We like to dismiss and and just
there is a very noticeable difference between 720 and 1080p, but in a sense, not too much difference when it comes to putting out a good quality stream. Well, that's it. So we're gonna see if we're gonna see if it actually makes a difference video wise, because the content and stuff like that, we'll have to see what we can pull in.
But for myself, for everyone I've named. So we can say that everybody in Wolf City was raised right, but look what's still
But it looks like I have all these other screens on the software, but it's actually not the Batcave where Wayne does all his detective work. Yeah. All right, so let's see. So we're running without any hiccups, and this is all running through an iPad right now. I was able to jimmy rig and modify some stuff to have everything all running through an iPad. Pretty freaking cool, if you ask me.
That was a mouse right there. He was still a child of God that should be here. And you've got to admit there's a problem. Black people aren't making it up. We're not playing a race card. There is a problem. And we're asking you to collectively. Our lives can't matter until the black lives do too. So again, I say, they had to take his mom away. Yeah, you have to pick me up too. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. You have a child you raised and just somebody took him. Here today, gone tomorrow. As a mom, I can't wrap my mind around that. And I'm so sorry for the Price family. I'm praying for y'all. We are going to stand for y'all. We are going to fight for y'all. Because again, I got an 8-year-old out here.
Why do you have an 8-year-old out there? Like, that I don't understand.
Going on, and he tries to help the situation.
It's buffering now.
The situation doesn't take his life.
It should be buffering. My meters are all still within the green.
Our next speaker, I'm going to bring up one of Jonathan's classmates.
No, exactly. I totally agree with you when you're talking about the restreaming part. Like if I'm grabbing this and bringing it out, it's not going to matter. You're absolutely right. I'm not worried about the stream that way. I'm worried about more of whenever I'm talking to you here like this. So if I want to bring up I don't know, something to show in my water bottle, you know, I can show, and it actually looks nice and clear, is what I'm looking for. So that if I go full screen and I'm talking to you, I'm like, yeah, well, this is the water I drink, you know, and so on and so forth. I want it to be as clear as possible when I'm showing it. Which it seems to be pretty clear right now.
For a short period of time growing up, called my brother. He was with me the night that he got shot here tonight. The other night. I want to say that racism ain't all over this town. I'm going to tell you that right now. There's a select few of us that are fucking fucked. There ain't not one black person that knows me here that knows that I love them just as much as my family. And,
yeah, it makes it possible to read it.
I don't know what to do next. It's better for everybody, but like I said, here's my brother.
think I'm gonna pick something for tonight as a background, probably.
They're gonna talk about this black man because he's a good man.
Yeah.
I'll probably pick this as the background for tonight.
Y'all give him strength, y'all. Y'all give him strength.
How many people do you think will comment on that?
Testimony and hearing from you guys. Our next speaker, one of my sisters, Shima, from We Take the Streets, and I believe my sister Tremonica from Not My Son, and they're going to come up and speak in their order.
Travel tour taste is focus.
I usually don't do well talking when situations like this is so new. I feel like the way they feel, I feel it too.
Yeah, I'll say Emma broke it. Could you imagine? There we go. Just leave it like that. Leave it like that and then do this. Switch that to that. Turn that off.
Did you? It was crazy. Yeah, I couldn't get down there. I was like, what can I do? I can't get down there. So I called as many people as I could call.
Yep.
Like, go down there, you know?
Like that.
How was it?
It could have been handled different. I'll just say that.
Yeah, it seemed like it.
It could have been handled different. All that didn't need to happen. Put it that way. So, yeah.
So what actually happened? Like, why did you go down
There we go.
Go and do something besides
Have it like that.
in flag wave, or you don't really know?
I think it was something along those lines. Yeah. Yeah.
Hello, baby gal.
Right.
So we meet again.
It was like a 2A, I guess, kind of like rally or message per se.
Want to say hi? Love you. Thank you. Taste down. Oh, there we go.
How you doing, mister? Doing good, doing good. Did you roll downtown yesterday too? No? Okay. You stayed up here? All right. Someone had to maintain the fort, right? Yeah.
You know what I could do even one better. Watch this.
He's in high hopes. He's doing well.
Yeah.
He's anticipating it now.
So, obviously people ask. So you go ahead and share if you want to share anything.
Yeah, no, he's doing well. Ali's doing well. I spoke with him today, and he's in high hopes, and hopefully he'll be out soon.
Yeah.
So,
Okay. Sounds good.
yeah, no real comment on
Right.
anything else. So.
All right. So it should be out soon.
He should be out very soon. Pretty sweetie.
All right.
Nothing wrong.
All right. There you go. Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right. All right. There it is. One more time. Nina Carpenter. I'm. I know. Nina Carpenter. Seat 6. City Council, Sandy. I got plenty to do. Hello. guys. Good to see you.
Make it look like I'm in a complete dark room.
Oh, thank you.
That's the first time I've seen your older son.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, how old is he?
15.
15.
Yeah.
No, okay, he looks like he's into some kind of sport because he looks athletic. What is he into?
Swimming.
Swimming, okay.
On the swim team.
100%.
Yeah.
I don't think I'll ever make it big time, but I can still come over and help you.
So, yep. And so is little youngster over there. He's on it too.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Russell?
I knew he was something.
Yeah. So I'm only staying for a minute. I'm gonna head to the other flag wave in Vancouver. So I just wanted to come out and say hello to everybody. So
And do this.
I am going to be leaving Friday for a big event on Saturday.
Do this.
Sean, I'm deciding if I'm going that or to a street preacher convention. I might go to the street preacher convention. I haven't seen a lot of my other buddies in a while, so yeah, they do them throughout the year. They're big conferences, like 3-day conferences and stuff, a lot of word and messages and stuff, so. Yep. That's what I want to do, so. It's good seeing you guys. All right.
There we go. I should do the show like that.
So I drive, I say, what's up to Pastor Russ? How you doing? Oh, you're welcome. Of course.
I appreciate your post where you're extremely.
Yeah, I am. Of course.
I really do.
Yeah, you're welcome.
I will tell you what's incredible.
How you doing there, wonderful world?
Some of the negative.
Just playing around with new settings there. I got a half hour before I go live.
I'm completely violent. I'm a white supremacist.
I kind of like the green. I have to say, I kind of like it.
Yeah. That's it.
Yep.
That's all.
The blue's nice too, though.
Speak truth in your
I like the blue.
Actual facts, so yeah, it's amazing. I've experienced a lot of that, so I'm like, it's kind of funny to me. Like you're like, it makes you wonder, like, how much reading have you really done or understanding of the context and scripture? So
I'll probably go back blue
like, a
before
lot of times they're ignorant when it
before I
comes
go
to
live with
so.
Watch What Wayne.
But no, Pastor Russell, you knocked it out the park last.
That's
last
no
time.
BLL movement.
Yep. And we
Now,
still had it hook up. We still
no,
got
that is definitely not.
All right. Yep. God bless you guys. Okay, I'm gonna head out. You ready? Ready? Get to our next spot. You're gonna be my sidekick. You wanna roll a shotgun with me? He's like, what shotgun? You don't know? You wanna sit in the front seat with me? Play the music? What's your favorite Patriot song? Which one do you like? The what? Trump is your president? What's the other one you like? Mr. What? Mr. Red, White, and Blue, yeah. What was you gonna say? 4 more years, okay. Yeah. All right. Did you eat your cookie? All right. All right, I'm gonna get out of here, folks. I thank you for tuning in, and be back next week for a little bit. Hello, everybody. Didn't get to see where you guys were tuning in from, but I appreciate you guys watching. And obviously, I tagged the PayPal me, the Venmo, and the Cash App up top. So feel free if you guys want. I appreciate you guys. Love you guys. I'll see you guys in about 45 minutes on the other side of town. All right? All right.
There we go. That's a little weird. Oh, I gotta change. There we go. The blue is nice, but the green matches the banner. What banner? You talking about that right there? The red? There's no sound coming in on the stream right now. That's the problem. That's crazy. I think maybe I should turn the red light off behind me. What do you guys think? Turn the red lights off? Turn this off? Uncle Wayne, how you doing? You can't hear me at all? You can't hear me at all right now?
Парламенттик шайлоого жыйынтынан нааразы болгон демонстранттар жогорку мешіт имараты жана президенттин администрациясы жайгашкан имаратка кирип барышты. Алар президент Сооронбаев Жээнбековдун кеңсесине киришип, ушул тапта дагы жогорку мешіттин имаратында жүрүшөт. Азаттык бүгүнкү эки чек окуяны парламенттик шайлоонун жыйынтынан нааразы болгон саясий партиялардын акциясын баштан аяк түз алып берди. Биздин баардык эфирлерде, биздин YouTube'дагы жана сатылган тармактардагы паракчаларыбыздан Азаттык чек.org сайтынан дагы көрө аласыздар. Кайрадан амандыкта көрүшкөнчө саламатта туруңуз.
For me, I'm going to actually sit down and focus on that 30%. Focus on it. So I'm not going to say anything more. I'm going to bring up one of my sisters who has been organizing for years throughout this country. Y'all give it up for my sister Lily.
I would ask y'all how y'all doing, but I can feel the energy and it's very unsettling. I've heard a lot of people say how beautiful it was that we came out here together and things like that, and it truly is. But I don't want this to be our last time living like this.
Okay, I gotta figure out something here. I got a couple minutes to figure this out. Why?
It's still happening to someone. Someone is still a victim. And you cannot use just your personal experiences alone to say that it's not happening to someone else. You have to speak up when someone is speaking out. I know it's children out here, and sometimes I say things, and I'd rather actually try to have a conversation with me before I came up here as if I didn't know how to speak in front of company. But I know how to speak without being too much, but I like to speak in analogies because sometimes
we rain gold and we stay in silver.
It's hard
we rain gold and stay in silver, guys. Bless it.
It's easy for us to judge and say, well, it hasn't happened to me, so how can you keep saying that it's happening to you? I've never seen it happen. And then you lose someone. And then you want those same people that you spoke against to come out and fight for your people because now you don't know what to do. And these people have been screaming for so long saying that it's happening over and over again, and you've never said nothing, but now it's hit your front door and you want somebody to fight. I wore this shirt, y'all, from 2015. It's got Mike Brown on it. It's got a lot of different people, and I realized one of the quotes on it that says, "I can't breathe," that came from Eric Gardner. Now everybody are getting new "I can't breathe" shirts for George Floyd. History consistently repeating itself, and we thinking that this stuff is going okay because we sit in our little bubbles right now. We social distancing and we doing all of this COVID stuff, and it's easy to say that these things aren't happening, but they are. They are, and it's so hard when you want to be a good person and you want to say, hey, I believe in this country, I believe in all of these things, and I want to speak and say, yes, let's just hold hands and say that everything is going to be all right. But at the end of the day, when I leave here, I'm afraid of what might happen. I feel like I'm safe here, but I'm telling you, you might not have felt it, but I was scared driving it. Yes. When I left from Dallas and I moved into a different city, I got nervous. When I started getting those
infinite blessings to you.
Infinite blessings.
When my phone didn't have any more connection, I got scared. Because what do I do at that point? And I'm using this opportunity to say these things because why it might not affect you. It is a problem that you have to speak up against. Because guess what?
Alright, well that is... That's not me, that's the...
I'm a woman, I'm 5'2", I'm 145 pounds. That doesn't seem like much to you, but some people see me as a threat just for being who I am. That is a problem that needs to be changed, and it does not need to be changed with you praying about it. There needs to be action that comes with that prayer. Prayer without action is dead. It's nothing. It means nothing. And it seems... And we shaking hands and we clapping.
So what do you think of my Halloween theme? Huh? Not bad, eh? I like the Halloween theme. This right here. Got the computer, all the ambient lighting going good. And it kind of fits good for the protest as well.
It never fails. They always give their condolences. I don't care if you're the worst person on earth. People are going to tell you that they feel sorry for your loss or loss. You know, this is a little joke trying to make y'all smile a little bit. But everybody's going to come in and they're going to tell you some things, right? But in the weeks to come, in the months to come, who is there when you still having pain? Who is still going to be there for that mother when she's still crying her eyes out because her baby is no longer going to come and visit her? He's no longer going to call her. He'll never.
I'm trying to figure out. I got to send a PayPal out.
Where will you be when the next 12-year-old like Tamir Rice is murdered in the middle of the street and you might not know who he is? And the news
I'm trying to send a PayPal out to Space Drive.
Whether they had drugs inside of it or not, they were in their home. They did nothing wrong. Will you stand up then? Will you wait for another person that you love to be taken to say something? How many more times does it have to happen? We bring up a lot of different cases of other little kids and other people that were murdered. But let me tell you the difference between a black life being murdered and a non-black life being murdered. Justice. The difference is when someone goes to jail. A police officer
The Silver Beast, how you doing?
They do not get to be the judge, jury, and executioner.
Alright guys, I'm going to end up...
follow the law, follow the rules, and if I check, we pay their bills, we pay their stuff.
I'm going to end up closing this stream down. because I have to get Watch What Wayne ready. So I'm going to close this down in about 5 minutes from now, and then I'm going to get Watch What Wayne all fired up and ready to go, and then yeah, it should be a good night. So this iPad is holding up, so I'm going to keep going and streaming in 1080p and go from there.
Now is the time for change, not tomorrow, right now, today.
It's on fire.
Something is going wrong at school, when someone is calling them out of their name, when someone is treating them wrong because of the way that they
Yeah, I had a blue background and I had some blue stuff, but I figured it's October. We might as well keep it Halloween themed.
I'm 27 years old.
And the fireplace is literally for 10 hours. So if it goes out, I know that I'm pretty much done my stream for the night. So it's like a timer.
I fear for her black life. I fear that she can love people like Jonathan and still be killed like Jonathan. I fear that someone is going to look at her in fear instead of looking at her in love.
The Silver Beast.
The change starts with us. I can sit up here and talk to you all day, but guess what? I'm still doing the work. You have got to come and do it with me. It is not an option for me. You have got to do something more. You have got to say something. So many women are screaming out and saying, hey, this happened to me. Hey, there's so many movements. There are the Me Too movements. There are all of these different things that are happening right now. And we identify with them because we're women and we know what it's like to walk to your car in the middle of the night and be afraid. And you know what that's like. You know how you feel when somebody says that what you are saying is in your head and that it does not exist.
Yeah, I like that.
It was just an accident or, oh,
And the TV's hot.
I have to put it in terms that you understand because it's how I feel every day of my life. I'm not only a
It's a mostly peaceful fire. Okay, Wayne, have a great stream. It's 1:40 here. I need to be up for Commander. LOL. All right, you have a good night. And I'm sending that. No, I think it was sent out today for you.
Like they just throwing a rope and they not going
Yeah, Emma had sent it out.
I did it. I was able to get out. Why can't you get out? Don't treat people like that because you don't want to be treated like that. You want justice. You want someone to care for you. So we need to treat people like we want to be treated. Regardless of if you understand it or not, speak to somebody that does. Get an understanding. And I'm gonna tell you like this, if you're out
All right, guys, I'm
there,
gonna shut this down.
keep explaining to people why I
Let's see what this looks like with the red at the top
my
here too.
life is important. Please do it for me. Get your people to stand up. I thank you for being out here, but don't let
I should get a thumbs up and subscribe right at the bottom.
I'm so thankful for the flag that's turned upside down because I've heard so many times people say that that's disrespect. But the flag is supposed to be turned upside down when the country is in distress. We are in distress. Say something.
Yes, absolutely. You too, Travel. Yeah, I'll put thumbs up and subscribe at the bottom. I'll do that now. I'll make one. Alright, guys. Be good. Or be good at it. And I'll see you on Watch What Wayne in about 15 minutes. I love you guys. If you can't be good at it.
All I'm asking for you guys is to take tomorrow and make a difference. Take tomorrow and have that same energy that you have today. I want you to look